What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter. This podcast is being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. More on them here in just 1 second. Okay, so you guys see this lid. If you're watching on YouTube, like the lid. If you did a really good job with us this year by coming aboard with us during the NBA season, we were up over 21 units in the NBA. In my 3 years of hosting this podcast, minus 7 months, I have never had a run like that for a single sport, okay? 46-23, we wind up getting the Nuggets minus 1.5 games right. We get the under team total for the Heat last night, 99.5. We get that right. So we end up with a tremendous record in the NBA. If you go to bettingpros.com/shop, you can go buy one of these Daily Juice lids. There's 2 versions. There's a trucker version. There's this version, which is the fitted, flex fit. T-shirts are there too. Sweatshirts are there too, but I always like the hats. You guys want to go buy a hat? That's one way of saying thank you. If we made you money this year during the NBA, I'm guessing if you bet even a little bit with us in the NBA, we made you money. If you lost with us, I don't know how you would have lost with us, but people often ask, Matt, can I send you a tip? No. Matt, can I say thank you? Yes. How do I do it? Buy a hat. Buy a t-shirt. bettingpros.com/shop. Go check it out. Very cool. Very much appreciated. And then if you do, take a picture, send it to me when you get your stuff. Send it to me, and I will post it on my Twitter account. And we'll post it in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, but bettingpros.com/shop. Go buy one of these very cool lids to say thank you for what we did here during this NBA season. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations to the city of Denver. Over a 40-year run without winning a title for basketball, and the Nuggets now are the king of the world in a changing of the guard in the NBA. Nikola Jokic has a ring. He's not just a 2-time MVP now. He's now a world champion. He's now going to be in the conversation for the best big man of all time. He's getting into that type of rarefied air with the way that he and his team played. The Heat just ran out of gas. If they shot the way they shot in this series against Boston, the Heat would never have been in this series. The Heat came down to earth. They played like an 8 seed again, and frankly, nobody was beating the Nuggets. I said that 2 months ago. Boston, anybody coming out of the East, they were not going to beat the Denver Nuggets. They were the most complete team. They were the best team. They were the 1 seed all year long for a reason. That takes us to tonight, where I am sure as heck not betting baseball. Hockey will end tonight. I will give you the 3 plays I've got going for us here in the Stanley Cup Final, Game 5 in Vegas, coming up in just 1 second. But before we do that, OmahaSteaks.com. You are going to go to that website. You're going to go to the search bar up above, top corner of this website, and type in the word juice. When you do that, it knocks off 60% for the Dad's Favorite Grill Pack. That takes this price down to under $100. And for doing so, they're going to give you 8 free Omaha Steak burgers as well. Promo code JUICE. Check it out. Go to it now. Father's Day is coming up. Make sure you order this in time so your dad, grandpa, uncle, whoever you're going to buy this for, yourself, it arrives in time for Father's Day. It's a ton of food. I ate the steak last night. I ate the chicken tonight. It's all outstanding. It is completely delicious food. It's in my freezer. It'll be in your freezer for a while. You pull it out, you defrost it. It's good to go. The burgers don't even need to be defrosted, by the way. The burgers you just chuck on the grill. Bam. And it 100% is there for you in about 8 to 10 minutes. You're good to go, and you're good eating some phenomenal steaks, some phenomenal burgers. Good stuff. OmahaSteaks.com. Juice in the search bar unlocks the Dad's Favorite Grill Pack and the 8 free Omaha Steak burgers. Okay. I'm only up about 3.1 units in the NHL for all the good work I did in hockey. It was weird because there was this quiet time where I was betting hockey, and betting NBA. So it was 2 hockey bets and 1 NBA bet. So I was getting I was going 1-1 in hockey and winning the NBA. 1-1 in hockey and winning the NBA. That's how the NBA record got built up. Just a bunch of 1-0s, 1-0s, 2-0s, 1-0s throughout the entire basketball season, the playoffs included. So I was getting juiced out a little bit with hockey, and then I got cold. The NHL playoffs are very difficult. Stanley Cup playoffs, the books are very sharp. We started losing and giving back. I think our peak was like 10 units in the NHL, and we've given a lot of it back. I'm sort of going to gamble tonight. So I've got a bunch of different things going on. I've got a lot of different things going on here with exactas. I got a 48.5 to 1 ticket going on the Florida Panthers over the Knights. That's not going to cash. I've doubled down. I've taken Knights a couple different ways, even money in the last game on the Golden Knights. I've got a big bet on the Vegas Golden Knights. I made Cup Finals at minus 117 to win the Stanley Cup. So I'm going to wind up pretty much, as of right now, if the Cup ended tonight, which I think it's going to, if I didn't make any bets, I would wind up flat on the experiment. I want to win some money, so I'm going to come in here and place 3 bets. I am not betting baseball, even though I have to bet on the Rays, who lost to the A's. My experiment was an absolute failure up to this point. Complete failure. This 6-game winning streak and 7 straight on the run line for the A's has destroyed this. I'm now down 2.6 units. It has been a failure. Fail, not a good experiment. I got 3 games left with the Rays. They got to win them all. For this to be profitable, I got to win them all. I got to go up 3 units here, and then I'll be up 0.4 for the experiment. After all of that, even if I need the Rays to win 3 straight games, and if they do, which is probably not going to happen, but if they do that, I'll wind up less than a half a unit for a month worth of betting. Not worth it. Not a smart move. Money line would have been a much better experiment on that. Maybe when they get cold again, I'll jump back on the money line. But run line, no way. Not doing the A's anymore. So down 2.6 units on that. The Rangers lost last night. My only loss last night was in the Rangers. Great, right? Tennessee baseball. By the way, Tennessee baseball. I think there is an opportunity here to bet on the Tennessee Vols to win it all in Omaha, okay? Those arms are unbelievable for the Vols. They might be the team to lean on. They were, I forget what somebody told me. I don't know. Well, we'll see what they are. Once the books put the numbers back up in the morning, that could be a bet for tomorrow for Tennessee to win it all at the College World Series. I like what I saw a lot. I think my friend Tyler is onto something here when it comes to the Tennessee Vols winning it all in Omaha. They've got a really good shot at doing so. Got to see the draw first and whatnot, but I really like Tennessee a lot after that win last night, 5-0 against Southern Miss. So I'm not betting baseball. I'm not betting college baseball yet, but I've got 3 bets in the NHL. All right, so let's talk about just the game itself. First period. I think the first period might go over, but I'm going to bet a goal in the first 10 minutes. Tip of the cap, gift. Let's end the year the way we really ramped it up, right? We got hot in hockey with a goal in the first 10 minutes. We started doing gift parlays. It's minus 150. It's not extremely expensive. That's expensive, but not extremely expensive, okay? Given how many times a goal in the first 10 minutes. A goal got scored in the first 2 minutes of game number 4. Now, I don't think it'll score that fast, but the ice should be perfect. The weather here in Vegas has been insane. It's been 65 degrees in the morning. This ice is going to be fast coming up here tonight, which is perfect for Vegas. The building is going to be absolutely electrified when they start this first period. I mean, Vegas has a chance. The cup is in the building for a team that has only been in existence for 6 years. How sick to your stomach are you, Canada? Like, legitimately. You haven't won this cup in, 30 years? The Golden Knights are infants. 6 years. They've played for it twice, and they're going to win the thing tonight. The Golden Knights, much like the Denver Nuggets, 1 seed in the West, just a better hockey team against a team that's been playing playoff hockey for a month and a half. The Panthers are tired. Give them credit, but they're tired. First bet, gift, goal in the first 10 minutes, 1.5 units. Goal in the first 10 minutes, Vegas and or Florida. Team that scores first in this game wins. I think it's going to be Vegas. But it might be. I mean, I shouldn't say that. If Vegas scores first, they're winning. If Florida scores first, they're probably winning, but probably maybe not. First bet, minus 150, gift, goal in the first 10 minutes. Second bet, Vegas in regulation. Don't think this game goes to overtime. If it does, it's bad news for Vegas. Florida is 7-0 in overtime in these playoffs. So I'd rather just say if Vegas is going to lose this game, if it goes to overtime, I will hedge on this bet and I'll bet Florida, okay? But we know, minus 104 is too good to pass up here. Vegas has routed Florida at home, and they've crushed them at home. Just crushed them. So I think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see a pretty impressive performance here by Vegas. Maybe not. I thought about betting Vegas on the puck line, but something tells me that Florida's not going to completely lay down. That 3-2 win could be like a 3-2 win again, potentially. But when you got an elimination game, I always bet the over. The second bet is going to be Vegas in regulation at minus 104 for 1.04 units. And then the last bet is I'm going to bet the over 5.5, okay? This has been sort of one of those trends where the over has cashed in 6 of the 7 meetings between Vegas and Florida. 2-0 so far here in this series when the series has been played here in Vegas. 5-1 during Vegas's last 6 home games. I just think the over is the right side here. In an elimination game, they're going to pull the goaltender early. If it's 3-1, you could see Bobrovsky get pulled like with 8 minutes to go. It's very possible. So you get 2 open net goals for a 5-1 final. It's very possible here. Vegas in regulation, over 5.5 goals at minus 120. Okay? 3 bets. If I miss them all, chances are we're getting an extra game. But I will give back. I will end up being flat for the entire NHL season, which will stink if that happens. Don't think I'm going to miss them all, but, we'll see. I'll be very upset and angry if I do, but I'm going to gamble here, legitimately. I'm going to gamble with what I'm up in the NHL, and I don't want to bet baseball, and I'm not betting hockey. I'm not betting golf yet, okay? At some point, I'll have a U.S. Open play probably during Wednesday's podcast because I have no choice. I got to start betting golf. I got to start asking my golf guys what to bet so I can stay away from betting baseball every night. But we'll have to bet baseball at some point. It's the month of June here. We're not going to run out of things to bet on. We have to start betting on NASCAR again like we did in the pandemic. UFC and NASCAR to avoid betting on baseball. But, it is what it is. All right, 3 bets, all in hockey, all in Game 5. Goal in the first 10 minutes. Gift, minus 150, 1.5 units. Vegas in regulation, minus 104, 1.04 units. And we're going with over 5.5 at minus 120, 1.2 units down on that. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. Each and every morning, it is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.